At the beginning of the year, I'm not gonna lie, I really thought the Oklahoma City Thunder were gonna have a bad season because I mean they did start the season. They didn't start the season completely horrible, but the whole big three of Paul George, Russ, and Melo just wasn't working out for them. But recently, they've actually made it work. In fact, in the last 10 games, I believe they're 7-3, which puts them fifth place in the Western Conference. Their current record is 21-17. Of course, I think what's made them finally be able to make the whole big three work with three primary scorers is they finally decided who was gonna take the position of not being a primary scorer anymore, and that's gonna be Melo. Of course, I mean it was everyone knew, but it was just if Melo was gonna be able to take the role on himself, because of course Melo's always been known as a ball dominant player who shoots a lot of shots, especially with the New York Knicks. He was taking a lot of shots, but not anymore. He's be more of a spot up shooter for the Cavs. My bad, not the Cavs, for the Thunder. And Russell Westbrook's still gonna be the dominant ball dominant player. Hopefully Russ gets back to his triple double the way he was last year. The way MVP Russ, of course, now that he has to share the ball with Melo and Paul George more, might be difficult to replicate that again. But hopefully Russ can start. The difference between Russ from the beginning of the season to now is that Russ started the season shooting too many threes. He was shooting threes left and right. Um, of course, that was leading to a lot of good shots. So he was making some of them, but missing way too many. And I don't know why, but it seems like Russ can miss every single shot, every single 3-pointer he takes throughout the game. But the last one, the one to win the game or send it to overtime, he always makes it somehow. And I think that just boosts up his confidence a little bit too much because he's not that great of a 3-point shooter. In fact, he's really bad. Not Andre Roberson bad, but he's not a sharpshooter because he's taking like five. I don't know for sure, but seems like he used to take at least like 5 shots, 5 3-pointers per game, and it was just too much for the Thunder. They were just not being able to win games like that. And then I don't know, like when they went on like a 6-game win streak, when they beat the Rockets on Christmas, that was a good win. I saw that game, good game. And Russell Westbrook stopped taking so many threes, which has helped them. But another thing that's helped the Thunder become a better team, that's made a big difference from the beginning of the season, has been Steven Adams. Steven Adams has become a great player for them. I don't know what he's averaging, but I think he's averaging a double-double. If not, he should be, because he's just been a great player. He gets the Thunder, when they miss shots, he gives the Thunder second chance points, catches amazing passes from Russell Westbrook, and he's just been a great player for the Thunder this year. The Thunder should be lucky that they have a player like Steven Adams. Not a center that demands the ball, but he does everything that he's asked to do, and he does it really well. The things that he's asked to do, he does them really well. And the problem still for the Thunder has been Andre Roberson shooting. Near the end of the game, like in the Christmas game against the Rockets, when they were playing, near the end, the Rockets started fouling Roberson to send him to the line, and of course that's going to be a problem even in the playoffs. Because last year in the playoffs they started fouling Roberson, and of course Roberson missed. I believe he airballed the free throws. He's a really bad free throw shooter. He needs to really work on that. I don't know how you can be a shooting guard in the NBA and not be able to knock down free throws. The 3-pointer I can understand, because he's at least a great defensive player. He's like a player like Tony Allen. He was a great defensive player, one of the best defensive players ever, and he wasn't that great of a 3-point shooter, but he could still knock him down once in a while. But Andrew Roberson, and Tony Allen can shoot free throws. Andrew Roberson just can't shoot anything at all. I don't know how that's possible. He needs to fix his jump shot. I mean, they have shooters like Melo and PG on the team. I don't know how he can't fix his shot, but that's enough of the starters for the Thunder. Their bench is really bad. They're they're lacking. I think the best player coming off the bench for Thunder would be Jeremy Grant, because he's just a strong, long defender. He's athletic. He's really athletic too. He wasn't that much of a 3-point shooter when he was with the 76ers, but now with the Thunder, he's developed that shot. He's more of a he can run the court, and he spots up in the corner of fast breaks, and he usually knocks them down. Raymond Felton, I believe, has been their backup point guard. I don't even know who their backup after that, who their bench is, but they I believe they have one of the, I don't know for sure by numbers, but when I've seen them play, their bench doesn't really do that well. Of course, I think they always have like PG or Melo or Russ playing with them, so they won't be completely lost. Either way, they need Abrines is a great player too. Alex Abrines is a good player, but the Thunder just need to maybe trade for a good bench player. Maybe this might sound crazy, but I don't know if they can do this. But a player that's been doing very well for a team that's probably not gonna make the playoffs, that probably is gonna trade, is Lou Williams. Is probably gonna get traded is Lou Williams, because Lou Williams is averaging a crazy amount of points off the bench for the Clippers, and I don't think the Clippers really want to win. They're not a great team. They're very mediocre. Especially Blake Griffin might be back and they're winning games again, but I don't think they should be winning games. I believe it's time for the Clippers to just think to full in tank. Maybe not like for a whole season. Maybe not for more than one season. Maybe just this season. Because I don't think they should be winning this many games. Even with Blake Griffin, Danilo Gallinari, and their point guard from Spain, whatever his name is, Milos. And they lost a lot of players. I mean, of course, I also forgot about DeAndre Jordan, but a player that, I mean, I heard DeAndre Jordan might also get traded, so maybe the Clippers do also trade Lou Williams if they're going to trade DeAndre Jordan. And if that does happen, then I would love to see Lou Williams go with the Thunder, because the Thunder just need a great bench player. That's a huge weak spot. Maybe, I mean, yeah, I would love to see Lou Williams come to the Thunder, because he's a great bench player, and the Thunder really need a bench player. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.